From Berlin, where I'm starting my journey, we'll be taking 10 business and first class flights in 16 days. Welcome aboard Qatar Airways' business suite on this Boeing 787. This is a reverse herringbone configuration and the cabin layout is in a 1-2-1 configuration. My welcome drink was an orange juice which was pretty good. At the seat was the amenity kit, a cold towel, headphones and a bottle of water. The middle seats have big privacy partitions. The boutique amenity kit includes natural spray, lip balm, face cream, body lotion, socks, earplugs and an eye mask. There is a storage compartment and a mirror. There's also a power port and a USB-C cable. As I took off from Berlin, headed for Doha. The headphones were comfortable and noise cancelling. I got pineapple juice and nuts. The Arabic meze was absolutely delicious, as was the pita bread. My main was steak, which was a bit dry, but please don't forget that this catering is from Berlin. My fruit plate was pretty tasty. The blanket was very comfortable. The suite was very private once closed. The IFE was amazing with a ton of entertainment. The lavatory was nothing out of the ordinary. After meal service, the crew sadly disappeared. But eventually, 2.5 hours later, the crew handed out chocolates and a cold towel as I landed at Doha's Hamad International Airport. But my journey around the world has just started. The next morning, I was back at the airport for my next flight to Bahrain. This would be the shortest flight of the trip and the only one in economy. My aircraft for today, drum roll please, the 737 MAX. Please wish me luck. The flight was only 20 minutes, so I guess I will survive. As I took off from Doha, headed for Bahrain. Welcome to Bahrain. The next day I was back at the airport and I checked in for my Emirates first and business class flights to Osaka. I quickly visited the Pearl Lounge before boarding the Boeing 777-200LR for my 1-hour business class flight to Dubai. Welcome aboard Emirates' old but refurbished 222 business class cabin. This configuration has no middle seats like on the Boeing 777-300ER. I was in a mini cabin at the back, which is preferable for more privacy. There's even a small minibar. The headrest was not adjustable. You get a very comfortable pillow. The tray table was pretty big. Even though it could move, you still can't get out of the seat during meal service. These are the seat features. The headphones were good quality and quite noise cancelling. There are 3 ways to control the screen: a tablet, a controller and a screen. As I took off from Bahrain, headed for Dubai. My dinner was chicken saluna with seasonal fruit, a lemon mint mocktail and garlic bread. The food was really tasty for a 1-hour intra-Gulf flight. As I landed in Dubai. Upon landing, I immediately went to the Emirates First Class Lounge, spent my 7-hour layover there before my next first class flight on the A380 to Osaka. The lounge had plenty of food and seating areas. as boarding started. Welcome aboard Emirates' amazing A380 first class cabin with the shower, of course. My seat for today, 2K. As pushback started, the new safety video played. As I took off from Dubai, headed for Osaka. After takeoff, the very friendly cabin crew made my bed and it was very comfortable. After some hours of some well-needed rest, I started my day off with lemon mint. In the beach bag you find the amazing amenity kit, slippers, the pyjamas and the eye mask. You also get Byredo toiletries and a notebook with a pen. And don't forget the minibar. The seat has plenty of storage. There are no overhead bins. The lavatory is amazing and showering at 40,000 feet is an incredible experience. The waffle with mascarpone cream was absolutely delicious. These are the business class amenities. My sushi plate was really good as I landed in Osaka. Days later, I was back at the airport checking in for my Singapore Airlines Boeing 787-10 business class flight. I went straight through security and to the Japan Airlines Sakura Lounge. The lounge is quite nice with a good selection of food. As boarding started. Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines Regional Business Class. The cabin is in a 1-2-1 configuration with the uneven numbered rows being closer to the window from row 14. You get 2 fluffy pillows. There's a lot of storage under the seat. The tray table is under the in-flight entertainment, which could be folded or be the full size. You don't get an amenity kit, but some amenities are on request. As I took off from Osaka, headed for Singapore. I ordered kuchitori, which was delicious. The headphones were decent. As I landed in Singapore. I was only transiting in Singapore and for once Changi is deserted. And it was 4 AM and I didn't sleep on the plane, so thankfully I slept until 9 AM in the lounge before I boarded my A380 for the 4-hour flight to Hong Kong. Welcome aboard this Airbus A380 in this great business class cabin. My welcome drink was an apple juice which was decent. The seat had good storage. These are the seat features. The crew came around to hand out cold towels. As I took off from Singapore. food plate. The waffle was really tasty. The bed was very comfortable and thankfully I slept for some hours before landing in Hong Kong. After a nice day in Hong Kong, I was back at the airport for my Emirates A380 business class flight to Bangkok. I quickly visited the Great Lounge before boarding my A380 on its 5th freedom flight to Bangkok in the new livery. Welcome aboard Emirates A380 here in business class. The cabin is in a 1-2-1 configuration. Today I am in the mini cabin at the back, which is preferable for more privacy, but you do get served last. The window seats close to the window are the best seats in my opinion. My welcome drink was an orange juice, which was good. The slippers and the eye mask were both comfortable. The headphones were good quality and quite noise cancelling. There were individual air vents and USB-A ports and a power port. Also in business class, you have 3 ways to control the screen: a controller, a tablet and a screen. You also have a mini bar with water and soft drinks. The headrest is adjustable. These are the seat controls. As I got a hot towel. The privacy partition was pretty tall. The safety card was under the screen as the safety video played as I took off from Hong Kong headed for Bangkok. As I watched a documentary about the assassination of JFK, the lavatory was pretty good with all the essentials. The disadvantage of sitting in a mini cabin is that you get served last and you have the last meal choices, and I got my food only 1 hour before landing, which wasn't ideal. The food itself was alright, but not the best from Emirates I've had, but please don't forget that this is not Dubai catering. As I landed in Bangkok, after 3 days of visiting Bangkok, I am back at the airport where I'm flying Emirates again in the A380 in first class for 500 euros. And I booked this flight without using points, but instead I booked it from the website. This is an amazing deal and I would recommend this if you want to fly Emirates in business or first class. The lounge is also good, but like in Hong Kong, there are no separate first class lounges, which is great if you're flying in business class. The food selection was good and the food was delicious. Boarding was a bit of a mess because the flight was delayed and everyone had to wait 1.5 hours until we could finally board. Welcome aboard Emirates A380 in first class. As I've already shown all the seat features on the flight from Dubai to Osaka, I will focus on the soft product. Today I'm in the middle seat, which is practically the same as the window seats. My welcome drink was a lemon mint mocktail. Our route today will take me northbound over Vietnam, China and Taiwan before landing in Hong Kong. Before takeoff, I got a hot towel as I took off from Bangkok. After takeoff, I almost immediately closed the suite door for more privacy. As the meal service started, my appetizer was really tasty, but sadly I forgot to film the menu, so I don't know exactly what it was. My main was chicken biryani, which was also great. My neighbour had a rabbit meze, which he said was delicious. My dessert was good, but not the best dessert I've had on Emirates in first. Showering at 38,000 feet is an amazing experience. On a 2.5-hour flight, you don't get the Bulgaria amenity kit, but you still get slippers and an eye mask. As I landed in Hong Kong. The next day, I was back for my Singapore Airlines A380 flight to Singapore as boarding started. Welcome aboard this beautiful cabin, and just like the previous flight, I will only show the food and the amenities because you can go back to my flight from Singapore to Hong Kong where I show all the seat features. My welcome drink was an orange juice, which was mediocre. If you want to see the full Singapore Airlines A380 business class experience, check out my dedicated review on my channel. As I took off from Hong Kong, headed for Singapore. The smoked salmon was great and the garlic bread was very tasty. I ordered my main via Book the Cook, where you basically can pre-order meals. The ramen was quite good and the crew on this flight was amazing. For dessert, I had strawberry ice cream. The friendly flight attendant made my bed and it was very comfortable as I landed in Singapore. Plane spotting in Singapore for 3 days, I was back at the airport checking in for my 12-hour flight to Frankfurt. I quickly visited the Quiz Flyer Lounge before boarding the A380. Welcome aboard as I took off from Singapore. The chicken was delicious, as were the prawns. I ordered the burger again from Book the Cook and it was great. My dessert was chocolate ice cream. The amenity kit isn't special, but you only get it on request. I had chicken as an appetizer, which was meh. The dessert was absolutely delicious as I landed in Singapore. Because you watched until the end of the video, you now will know how I booked these flights. Of course, my Emirates A380 first class flights were the most expensive, but do you think the hefty price tag of €5,750 was worth it? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and please consider subscribing and liking so you will watch my next video, my Emirates A380 business class review coming out in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Bye bye.